Hey everybody, this video brings us out to, I am not 100% sure where we are at the moment. I do know my glasses are fogging up though. It is chilly in the van. It is not humid out here, but it's Florida. Anyway, we are here, I think in Claremont, Florida, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna be doing some yard sailing today. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for the full yard sale experience, or try to bring you guys along with me for the full yard sale experience. Anyway, if I can see, like, my glasses refuse to unfog. So haven't been having the best of luck at yard sales. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't been having like any luck. I've been finding some things, but just not quite the way I was finding things when I first moved down here and started hitting up yard sales, and I found a ton of awesome stuff. I haven't really been finding a lot of that recently, unfortunately. Some food and wine. I don't need those. Let's go, Doctor Strange.
Are these boxes just empty? Yeah.
What are these? Oh, these are the McDonald's toys. Those are cool. There's a Donkey Kong, which I believe Sean already has, so, all right. Okay, well, I'm looking for movies. I'm looking for video games. I'm looking for, toys. I'm just looking for anything interesting, but it's been slim pickings the last couple of yard sale seasons. Hello, how's it going? These are cool. They're the Disney lithographs. Well, they're not all Disney lithographs. These are cool. So they had some movies there. Nothing I needed, but look at the anime stuff in here. I don't even know what half of this stuff is, to be honest with you, though. It is cool. There's Naruto, Sailor Moon. All right, so that person actually had movies, which was good. Nothing I needed. The Riddick trilogy set was kind of cool, but I didn't need that set. I already have it on. Do I have it on Blu-ray? I don't know if I have it on Blu-ray. If I have it on DVD, I already have it though. And on whatever format I have it on, I already have it. Don't need that. But all the anime stuff or whatever, that was kind of neat. But all the Japanese stuff, but. Again, it's stuff I don't really need. I have no real purpose for it. Someone ended up passing on it and leaving it for somebody else. All right, we're gonna continue on through the development, and hopefully we'll find some better stuff at the other yard sales. So you would think I'd still be finding some good stuff, but I don't know. It seems that I just haven't really been finding a whole lot the last couple times I've been out yard selling. It's been a lot more slim pickings, if you will, when I've gone out. Now, with that being said, I have been hitting up a lot of the same yard, that scared me. It's just the tree. I have been hitting up the same developments that I've hit up before, so that could also be the issue, where it's just not a lot of new people selling stuff. It's the same people who were selling stuff before, maybe still putting stuff out, and I've already got all this stuff I wanted from those people, possibly. I don't know. So I think this development's actually fairly large. There was believe it or not, when I first got to the first intersection in this community, there was they're putting up a stoplight. That is something I've really never seen in a community before, is a stoplight. Stop signs, of course, but a stop light. I was like, wow, this community's got to be fairly decently sized to need a stoplight. With that being said, I mean, yeah, again, fairly decent size, but I'm not really seeing a whole lot. This person just has a bunch of furniture. I don't need furniture. I'm gonna pass on that. I did see one other lady selling stuff when I first came in, but she had just tables of like beauty products and stuff. She wasn't selling anything else. I didn't even bother to stop there. It's gotten to the point where I can kind of go, no, I don't think that person's gonna have anything that I want. So the yard sale season is just beginning to start up again here in Florida, which is nice. There's two here in Florida. There's 2 seasons of, is this a cul-de-sac? Yes, and nobody's selling stuff there. Okay, there's 2 seasons of yard selling in Florida. They do it in the spring and they do it in the fall. So come the fall now, yard sales will start popping up again, and then they'll just go away for a couple of months, and then the spring will come around and they'll pop up again, which is pretty awesome that most of these places do. Why is this person pulling over? Oh, I thought they saw a yard sale. So pretty awesome that you get 2 seasons of yard selling down here, as opposed to back up in Pennsylvania. You pretty much had, it was pretty much like the summer, like spring, summer, fall. That whole time you would have yards. That person can have stuff. I saw it said Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that. This person here though, they're also hitting up the yard sales. All right. So yeah, in Pennsylvania, you have like a couple of months of just people doing their yard sales and whatnots, and then it just goes away for a good like 9 months out of the year. And again, for those other 3 months, it's kind of like hit or miss as to when people are going to have yard sales. Usually in the spring, early summer, they'll pop up a lot. But once the summer's over and once fall starts, you'll have some here and there, but a lot of them just end up going away. So it says Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's cool. I have no idea what Sean would even need if they had anything here. These are cool. Look at these. Hello.
Morning, sir.
Oh, cool Pokemon cards.
Thank you.
Only my son was here. He'd be all over those.
I like this. This is something, that's why I even got it. It's just all their cards.
Oh, all the cards?
190.
Oh, that's cool. Neat.
That's really neat.
That's awesome. Very cool. I got movies too.
You know anything about the Marlins?
Not really. Not really into sports all that much.
Okay.
My stepson is. He would know more about that than I would, to be honest.
I have a signature of one of the players on the newspaper when they won the World Series.
Oh yeah.
Mike Lowell.
Oh, no idea. Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
With his signature on it.
That's pretty neat. That's awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Has nice collections. I just collect junk.
Nothing wrong with that. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Have a great
You
day.
too. All right. Those were awesome people. It was cool. They had all the sports stuff. I may have grasped it for Max, but I don't even know what any of that stuff was. I have no idea. It's actually getting to the point now where I keep buying things from Max, and then they just go into like a pile in his room. There's just nowhere to put any of the stuff. Max has so much sports memorabilia in his room as it is. I don't know. I feel like I got to start being more selective and more picky about the stuff I buy him, and like think to myself, where's this thing I'm going to buy him going to go in his bedroom, because he has so much stuff in there, and his walls are just covered, and he's got shelves that are covered, and his bookcase is covered, and his like the little bookcase kind of like built into his bed is completely covered. You're just there's just not much room to put anything anymore. They had some movies and some Blu-rays, which was awesome, but pretty common titles, stuff I already have. Nothing I need for my main collection, nothing I need for the van collection. So passing on all of that. So at least we're finding movies. I gotta say that we are finding movies at the very least. Nothing I need thus far, but at least 2 people have had movies, which is good, which is more than I can say for some other yard sales, community yard sales I've been to recently, where there's been no movies at all. As per usual, I'm lost as to where we want to go. I always say they should do like an app, unless maybe there is an app. If you guys know of an app that does this, let me know. I want an app that it's I want a map that's like of your, you know, all the streets, like where you're going, but then it like puts a blue line or something like that behind where you've already traveled, so that way I know nobody would ever use this app for any reason except for like me for going to yard selling, or anybody else I guess who wants to go yard selling. But like in a community like this, it'd be great to be like, okay, I can see all the roads I've got to go. Wait, I missed that road over there. There's no blue line on that road over there. I've missed that one because I'm gonna get lost in here. I'm gonna have no idea where I am in about like the next 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna get so turned around in this development that I'm gonna have no idea if I've been up or down these roads before. So there's not a ton of people with yard sales in here. There's one down here, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised. There's not a lot. This person is just beginning to set up, I think. They've got a bird cage. They've got, I don't know what's there. What's this person? All right, let's just pull it out here. We'll go check them both out. I don't think either of these people are gonna have anything I want, but we'll stop. We'll check them out. Yeah. Again, I kind of got to the point now where you can kind of just like drive past a yard sale and go, no. And I'm thinking this is no, but I'll check them out. What the heck? So this person has like a big bird cage. I had a friend in high school. I think she still has them. I think anyway. You guys may know her, Fallon Vendetta. she's a friend of mine ex-girlfriend in high school, and she had parrots. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too. So she had parrots, and I think she still has them. Those things live forever. Parrots are like really long livers. Really long. They live for a long time. Really long livers. They live for a long time. I don't think really long livers is that's the name of my new band, by the way, but not my band's new album. But not what I wanted to say. They live for a long time. Anyway, she had or still has, I think, parrots. Good morning.
Good morning. Anything in particular you're looking?
I'm looking for movies, like DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS, something like that. Okay. But I mean, I'm looking for anything.
I have stuff inside, also the big furniture stuff.
Okay.
If you buy something, I'll give you a free bag to carry.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. George Foreman grill. I actually need one of those for the van. I haven't bought one yet. I bought a toaster. I bought a toaster oven, and which I know you can cook toast in a toaster oven, but I just want a toaster. Bought a toaster oven, and like a fold-up griddle, which is pretty awesome. I still need a George Foreman grill though. She had one, but I mean it was in box, but I think it was used, which I don't know. Like buying used stuff like that, it's fine. You just clean it. But I don't know. I'm probably just gonna buy a new one. I don't know. I don't really want to buy a used one. So, but I don't know why. It's not like they're eating off it. I don't know. Look, like when you think about it, it's like who cares? What was that? It's a random box back there, but it's got Universal on it in the street. It's like who cares? Like it's you take the plates off, you clean them. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing really gross about it. Even if it was somebody's plate that they did eat off of, who cares? You clean it. You go to a restaurant, you eat off plates all the time. There's really nothing gross about it at all, but I don't know. I still just want to buy, I think, a new George Foreman grill. But I definitely need one. Oh my gosh, my George Foreman grill has been like my new best friend. I never really used one until I moved down here. When I moved down here, there was one in the kitchen, and I was like, oh, George Foreman grill. I'm gonna try to use one of these. And I used it, and I was like, oh my gosh, why have I gone all these years of my life without using a George Foreman grill? I do not know. I loved it. I used to cook it off just a flat top all the time. See, I'm already turned around. I don't know where we are. I have no idea. So I still haven't bought anything yet, by the way, and there's not a lot of people like setting up, which is kind of surprising. I really thought, since this was like the first yard sale, the community yard sale I've done of the season, I was really expecting there to be, wow, this is a big community. I was really expecting there to be more people set up and selling stuff. Where in the heck am I? I think this might be the end of the community. I don't know. There's a wall back there, but I can't tell if that's a wall because that's another community over there, or if it's the same community. They just have walls up in the back of there. It's a brick wall. I don't know. I have no idea. This person is just selling tires and a hitch. It's rusted out though. I actually do need a hitch for the van. I don't have one. I need a front hitch and a back hitch actually for the van. But if it was in good condition, sure. If I drove past it and went, oh, that's a pretty minty looking hitch, maybe I'd buy it. But that was really, really rusted. Note to anybody out there, yard sale, like if you have a giant van like I do, driving through these communities is not easy. See how you know, like there's a yard sale there, but it didn't look like, again, it doesn't look like anything. Should we stop? I guess. I don't know. I haven't found anything. I'm at the point now where it's like, well, I haven't found anything yet, so I kind of just want to stop at every yard sale and try them. But I'm gonna say we're not gonna find anything here. It doesn't look like there's anything at this yard sale, unfortunately. But we'll see. It looks like a bunch of baby stuff. It's a lot of down here. You find a lot of people selling baby stuff and golf equipment. Golf equipment's a big one down here in Florida. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? Yeah, it's a lot of balloons.
You took the doggy in the house?
That is in really good condition. If you need a stroller, if I had another little one. In fact, they had a bunch of those Crocs and stuff. Actually, all that stuff was in really good condition. I gotta say, I have no need for baby items, but a lot of those shoes were in really good condition. And that Mickey stroller, that thing was mint. Anyway, I don't need them though. So gotta move on. All right. Oh, the fun of yard selling. All right, we're gonna find something today. I don't know what. We're gonna find something. I'm absolutely 100% determined today to find something I actually need or want. One and the same. There's gotta be something today. I hope. Otherwise, this is the most boring thrifting video ever. So this is what I'm confused. No, I guess no. This is a whole nother. Holy crud! Is this the same? This is the same community over here. Jeez, this place is huge. So I think this is the end of it here. It looks like this is the way you kind of like get in from the back. But then there's a whole nother section. So this is the main road we're on right now. I don't even think we did all the streets on this side. So this community is like split into two halves over this main road. So there's all of this side and all of that side. Yikes. That is one of the cool things about down here in Florida are the sizes of the communities. There are some really just ridiculously gigantic ones, which is cool, especially when they have community yard sales. But again, unfortunately, this one, there's just not a lot of people selling today. And we found a cul-de-sac. Nobody's selling here. There's one of those like giant 12-foot skeletons in that person's yard. If only somebody was selling one of those for like $20, I would totally buy one of those giant skeletons. I don't. Yeah, no. We can have those in our community. We do live in an HOA, so there are rules and stuff. But come Halloween and Christmas, the HOA is pretty like lenient on what you put out. They don't really care too much. In fact, there's a couple down the road from us who go pretty crazy with their Halloween decor. They put out a ton of awesome stuff every year, which is really neat. But yeah, the HOA is pretty cool as long as you don't put it up too early and don't wait too long to take it down. As long as you do that in a timely manner, they're pretty much okay with whatever you want to do. Though I haven't seen anybody go like full horror, like bloody skeletons and all kinds of like really creepy stuff, zombies and dead people and things like that. I don't think I've seen anybody do that in our community. Maybe I should be the first. All right, we got another yard sale up here. I don't know what that was. Another yard sale up here. This one, I mean, I don't know. This is the kind of yard sale I would stop at. I don't know if it's going to be promising or not, but it looks a little bit more. It's the first one it's first interesting yard sale I've seen since like when we first pulled into the community. The other ones were pretty iffy looking. I don't think your car's supposed to be making that kind of noise. All right, let's cross our fingers. Let's hope for movies. Let's hope for DVDs. Let's hope for Blu-rays, video games, things like that.
That's a pretty good one. I think yeah, $5 is good, yeah.
How much are these?
$1. I ain't trying to do
It's a bunch of Hot Wheels. Well, no, nothing there I needed. So again, these communities have very, very tiny little roads. A lot of them actually, I know our community technically doesn't allow parking on the roads, which is ridiculous because if you have a family with more than 2 cars or you have friends or family over, parking can be a little bit difficult. You're technically not supposed to park on the road. And it's because these communities down here, they want to cram in as many houses as they possibly can. They want to make as much money as they possibly can. So they cram in all these houses and they make the roads like pretty much passable for like 2 cars. That's it. 2 cars coming in either direction can get by. And then like this guy here, like what is he doing? So 2 cars coming in either direction can get by, and then that's pretty much about it. Like, am I gonna be able to get through here? There's a car and a tree. Oh, this is tight. Wow. Yeesh. Sometimes it gets a little scary driving down these roads. Wow. I wish people would just pick one side. Like just, yeah, there you go. That's another thing I can teach you guys. If you're going to a community yard sale and you're pulling over, try to just pick a side. Like everybody who pulls over should pull over to the right or pull over to the left. They should all be on one side. This guy's cool. He's got 2 skeletons holding a coffin. That's cool. You should pick one side of the road so that people can still get through and get by. But people don't do that because, of course, everybody wants to get as close to the yard sale as they can so they don't have to walk at all, which is sad. But anyway, it makes sometimes getting down these roads really difficult, especially in a car my size, in a van my size. There's like no other yard sales. I really don't want to come up. Could this be my first ever bust? I don't think I've ever come up completely 100% bust at a yard sale down here yet. Well, That's a lie. I've come up completely empty-handed at certain communities before. I haven't come up empty-handed yard selling before, meaning that I've gone to like 1 or 2 communities and found nothing, and then on the third one, I've found stuff. The only issue is this is the only community in the area that I saw doing a yard sale. So this is going to be it. We're not going to go from yard sale to yard sale to yard sale. We're pretty much just sticking to this one. Because again, this is the only one I know of. All right, I think there's a yard sale up here. Yes, there is. See, now what I'm gonna do, oh, there's multiple. I'm gonna park over here where I'm not blocking the road because I'm nice. There we go. All right, these look promising. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but these are better looking yard sales. See, when you see a yard sale, that's just a whole bunch of junk. See, junk is what you're looking for. Like when you drive past a yard sale, it's like, oh, it looks like all clothing, or it looks like all sporting good equipment, or it looks like all baby stuff or something like that. It's never a good sign. But when you come across a yard sale, it's just like, oh, that looks like a bunch of just junk. Like that's what you want, the junk. You want to find the junk because the junk is where the good stuff usually is. And I see movies here already. I can already see VHS and DVDs here. Look at these. They've got these cups from, that's cool, from Saw 10, from a theater. So Saw 10, they've got some, what's this, Thor Love and Thunder, that's cool. Black Panther, Spider-Man. These are cool. I don't need them, but those are cool. They got 8 tracks, and then here we go. They got some VHS that I don't believe I need. They do have some records though. Look at that, Led Zeppelin. That's, oh my gosh, what? How much are the records? Okay, hold on. I mean, maybe. The Led Zeppelins are really, really cool. I mean, the replacement, that's live. Do I need the cars? I mean, depending on the price. Saturday Night Live, that's pretty cool as well. How much are your records?
So a couple of them are 5.
Okay.
A couple of them that are sealed are 10, and then there's like a first pressing of this Led Zeppelin album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's like 30.
Oh, okay.
But this one's 10, 5. That's Record Store Day. That one's, I can do that one for 15.
Okay.
And then all the
You wouldn't do Rocky Horror for 5, would you? It's like the only one I really want.
yeah, I can do it for 5.
All right, I'll pick that one up. That's cool. That's awesome.
The only reason we're getting rid of it is because we accidentally bought 2.
Nice.
We're gonna go see it.
Yeah, my wife, they're going to go there.
Oh, actually, I'll look around yet. I don't want giving you money yet. You got other stuff.
Absolutely. They're doing a 50th anniversary show at the Phillips Center.
Oh, really?
Around Halloween, like the Columbus Day weekend. So
Oh, that's
my
cool.
wife and my mother-in-law are going to it.
Nice.
When they're going to have Barry Bostwick and a couple of the other characters.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he was going to be there. That's really cool.
Yeah, they're traveling all around.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
wow.
doing it for the 50th anniversary.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Columbia. How much are the
Most of them are $1. There's a couple $2 ones in there, but most of them are $1 at this point. Really, only 2 of them. I think left is Kermit. Yeah.
Wow, that's a whole lot of wrestling. Look at that. Bret the Hitman Hart. That is cool. I want to say, though, anything here I would actually like really want, I already have. But look at all the wrestling magazines. That is cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is all. This I definitely need for the van. Yep, picking the Emperor's New Groove, Krunk's New Groove up. That I'm definitely grabbing. And now I can't get this slipcover back on. There we go. This I would grab for the van as well.
War games in November.
That's cool.
My sibling was 13 years older than me, so they were a rock and wrestling era kid. to a flea market vendor?
No, not yet.
Okay, these are cool. I don't know how much they are, but they're cool. How much are your movies?
Definitely
Oh.
extended. The movies are $1.
Oh, awesome. All right, I'm definitely grabbing those then. That is cool. Yeah, I'm picking up Disorderlies. I'm picking up League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and I'm definitely picking up the, this is the one I like the most, the Emperor's New Groove, Krunk's New Groove. That's cool. So this is awesome. All right. See, now it's not a bus. We're actually finding stuff. So there's board games and whatnot, and puzzles and whatnot.
Samantha, is the doll just a buck or?
They got a buck a piece. I'm like, wait, I gotta look again.
Yeah, it was
All right. There's nothing else that I need. There's other cool stuff in there, but nothing I need. But all the puzzles and board games and whatnot's really cool. They got a ton of sports cards and tons of comic books that I know nothing about. See, like I said, you gotta find the people with the junk. The junk is what you gotta look for. Pez dispensers is Sonic, or is that Shadow? Who is that? Which Sonic character is that? And I'm dropping all my stuff. Is that a? Oh my gosh! It's a wrestling. Who is that? Is that Macho Man? I'm trying to figure out who that is. That's a muscle man, but it's like a wrestling muscle man. That's pretty cool. It was one of the original muscle men. I'd probably pick that up. There's some cool stuff in here. I don't know. I don't need little toys and knickknacks though. Some cool Disney stuff as well. This is awesome. All right.
Like 2010s on, nothing more vintage than that.
A ton of Funko Pops.
Most of them are a buck a piece. So.
Oh, there's a Peter Pez Funko Pop. That's cool. Ace Ventura. Gene Wilder. That's cool. This is the kind of stuff I need to stay away from. The Funko Pops and oh my gosh, they got Gumby. Yeah, this is the stuff I got to stay away from. All the Funko Pops, all the amazing like reaction figures. That is cool. He comes with the handcuffs. Only when it's funny. Oh my gosh, I want all this stuff, but I don't collect this stuff. I don't have anywhere to put this stuff. I don't have anywhere to put a flocked Energizer Bunny, or Bert and Ernie, and Oscar, and Super Grover, Dexter. I have nowhere to put this stuff, so I do not need this stuff. This, on the other hand, this I do need.
For these, a lot of I found office.
Oh, there's an X-Men, X-Men.
Kids book section. Each one's a little
All right,
bit.
I'm just grabbing these. This is cool. Okay.
My pleasure. Good. You have a great one.
All right, so I got $8 worth of stuff here.
All right, perfect. So you got 5. Ooh, Disorderlies.
Yes, it's a great one.
That's
Classic.
good. 5, 6, 8. Do you want a bag?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Great. Thank you.
And don't mind these little stickers. So we have a movie podcast, so they'll only my wife remembers if we've watched something or not. If I
Okay,
put a
what's
sticker on the end
your
of it.
podcast?
It's called Married with Movies. So
Okay.
we've done it for like 10 years. We just every week we watch a random movie. I own about 2,000 movies.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
I'll check
this
that
is
out.
just the stuff that I've
But I can't keep
Only
up.
only 2,000?
only 2,000.
Well, no, I joke.
how would you
I had an entire room. I used to have an entire basement, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, with rows
Amazing.
going down
That's
it. Then
like
That's
our
my dream.
then I moved. That was back in Pennsylvania. Then I moved here and dwindled it down to just one bedroom. But it's one bedroom, so wall to wall, floor to ceiling,
That's kind
with
of what we
rows.
have with
Yeah.
toys.
I have,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have that in toys, and then in our loft, I have
We have-
four massive.
Thank you.
4 massive towers of.
Oh, that is
And
awesome.
then I have more Funkos on top. Like, if I can
Nice.
fit it, I got it.
That's
Give me
awesome.
my card.
Oh yeah, sure,
It
definitely.
has on there our email address is the name of the podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely check that out.
Yeah, we're pretty much wherever you get your podcast.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
That is cool. Nice. All right, so there you go. Again, it's the people with the junk. So Rocky Horror soundtrack, brand new factory sealed for only $5. That is cool. And then 3 awesome movies, all for the van. That is cool as well. Can we get some more movies here? Look at Mission Impossible, Lawrence of Arabia. I always love this. That's brand new. Crazy Rich Asians, Sean Connery collection. That's pretty awesome. I wonder how much these are. This is like tempting to buy because it's brand new, but I don't really need it. There's a whole bunch of religious DVDs there. Oh, that's cool. The Christmas Vacation Clark Griswold puzzle. Oh, I have my... There we go. Did I even show you these then? I feel like my camera wasn't flipped around. So anyway, Lawrence of Arabia. That's pretty awesome. Brand new factory sealed. Sean Connery collection. Crazy Rich Asians. Frank Sinatra collection there. Walton's Mission Impossible. Some PS4 games. Religious stuff. I have no idea if I showed that to you guys or not.
$3. Yeah, I guess there's probably only 3 people there.
How much are your movies?
50 cents unless it's a series.
Okay. 50 cents a piece. So I kind of want to pick that up. Do I grab the Sean Connery collection as well? I'm thinking yes. All right. For 50 cents a piece, I'm gonna grab both of these from Mercari. Why the heck not? That's pretty awesome actually. So for $1, yeah, that's a done deal. Where did that guy get? There you go. So say I have $1 in my pocket somewhere. Excuse me.
Nah.
There you go.
Thank
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not gonna find them.
All right. Hey, Uncle David, here comes your girl. Okay. And now we're finding stuff. So yeah, I had to get the Sean Connery collection, the 007 collection, and the Lawrence of Arabia brand new factory sealed. The Sean Connery collection is not brand new factory sealed, obviously, but the Lawrence of Arabia is for 50 cents a piece. Yeah, definitely picking up both of those. So, okay, now we're on a roll. Now we're finding stuff. Now I'm happy if the rest of this ends up being a bust, which hopefully it won't. Hopefully we'll come across more yard sales selling junk. Junk is what we're looking for. Junk is what we want. Because both those people had junk. And I use that word very, very lovingly, by the way, when I say junk. Both those people had junk. And it was awesome junk. And it was junk I wanted. It's those people with the clothing and with the baby stuff and with the beauty products and the golf equipment. It's those people who never have anything good. It's the people with the junk that have the good stuff. All right, whew. It's already starting to get humid out. So it's gonna be a hot one today. It's been really hot the last couple of days. It is like what, 9 o'clock in the morning at this point, I think. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. And already I'm getting sweaty from the humidity. Or maybe I'm just getting sweaty from excitement of actually finally finding some stuff and some good deals. The fact that the guy gave me the Rocky Horror for $5, that is cool. The Led Zeppelins, don't get me wrong, I like Led Zeppelin. I like them a lot, but I don't know. I didn't really need those albums. Those are kind of, well, first off, I wasn't gonna buy the one that's like the first pressing, because I don't need a first pressing of a Led Zeppelin album. I'll give that to a collector, probably a reseller. We'll pick it up, but leave that for somebody else. But other Led Zeppelin albums, that's all Christmas stuff. Other Led Zeppelin albums, I find those somewhat often. I feel like I can get those for like $1. All right, that's awesome. We finally found some stuff. Again, though, I am turned around and I do not know where I am. I don't see any sales down there. I think we're heading kind of back towards we came from, making like a loop. I think, maybe. All right, where's the junkyard sales? Where are the people selling junk? That's what we got to find. And I'm not seeing it. So I don't know, like this part of the community has me questioning. Again, if it just had a map that showed where we've been. Because I think maybe this side of the community isn't wide because there's a tree line over there and there's the brick wall there. So it might be split into two sections with that main road. But I think that section over there is wider than this section over here. So the question is, did we come in from here? There's a yard sale. I don't remember seeing this. So no, I don't think we came in from here. I think we came in down at the end. I'm turning around. I told you guys within a couple of minutes I would have been completely 100% lost. And was I at this yard sale? No, I was at this yard sale. We're turning around. This is the guy who has the trailer that I couldn't get past. And I recognize this yard sale because they had cactuses, cacti, and I don't need cactus or cacti, cactuses. All right, so I think we did everything in this section. We drove down there, we made a loop around, and then went all the way down to the end, and then came back up. So I think that section of the community is done. That was easy. That was just one big loop. That wasn't difficult to find my way around. It's over here where I start to question where I've been. So I think I'm going to end up needing to make a left-hand turn up here to go. Okay, see, maybe this community is not as big as I thought. I think up here is where the street light is. So this is where I would have come in. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna make a right up here just to make sure we didn't miss anything over in this section of the community. Because I don't know, did I go down there? Some of these communities also have really weird roads where they don't all actually link up. I've been in some communities before where you get these weird things where like the road goes down and then goes into the cul-de-sac. Why it doesn't just like, again, I'm sure, oh yeah, this is a whole different section that we didn't go into. Okay. So I'm sure the roads that do that are probably because, you know, they figured some way, well, if we do a cul-de-sac here, we can fit in like, oh, this is all different. What? Yeah, they probably figured if we did a cul-de-sac, we could fit 3 more houses or 2 more, or like 1 more house in, or something like that. Whereas opposed to if we just did an arch, my voice is going away. We just did like an arch that linked over. I hate. Let's talk about that in a second. Anyway, if we just, oh, okay, you know, we did this right here. We didn't do that over there though. If we just did an arch, you know, we couldn't fit 1 extra house in or something. So these roads end up like not linking up. In order to get from this road to that road, you gotta jump up and around. It's crazy. Anyway, do you guys have an annoying thing like that, like a brake warning, crash assistance warning thing in your car? Because it drives me crazy. I never had one before. This is the first car I've ever had that's had one of those, and it does it all the time where you're at a stoplight or something like that, and you're creeping up and it thinks you're about to smash into the car, which drives me crazy because it's like I'm sitting in traffic. I'm not about to hit anybody. I'm sitting in traffic. It does that all the time, and then it scares the heck out of me, and then I almost end up causing a crash because I jumped 10 feet in my seat. All right, so yeah, we did all of this. All of this we've done, but I'm gonna loop back around now because there was another side to this. There's a road over there. And then that's a whole section that I have not yet done. There's a person with a cactus. So we're good there. So all right, so we'll drive back around here, down the main road, make a right, and then we'll make a left instead of making a right. My van also has this thing where it knows if like there's construction or an emergency vehicle up ahead, and it beeps really loud at you on the screen. Like you'll be listening to your music, or, you know, or a podcast, something like that, and all of a sudden it'll be like, beep, 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 beep. It's so loud, and it'll say like, warning, tow truck ahead, or something like that, and it's really loud and scares the heck out of you. I don't understand why they think scaring somebody while they're driving is a good idea. I don't quite grasp the concept of that. Okay, this is the main road. We're gonna make a right, and then we'll make a left. Or we could just drive straight, I guess. You know, let's just go straight, actually. Because this goes down. This might go down and around. I don't know. Let's just go straight. So making a left up here. So we've done everything in there. But we haven't done anything down here. I don't even know how far down this goes. Or in there. This community. Oh, there's a school here. Look at this. This community has their own elementary school. There are a lot of communities down here that do that have their own elementary schools. So here's the question: am I actually driving out of the development, or is this still part of the development? I don't know. I do see signs for garage sales, so I think this is still part of the development. Wow, this got big. If this is still part of the development, this development just got even bigger than I had anticipated. I think this is. I actually don't know if this is part of the community or not. We could be in a different community at this point. Again, that's also something that happens down here in Florida, where sometimes there are multiple communities and they are right next to each other, and you don't even realize you're driving from one into the other. All right, no outlet, but that's okay. It said yard sale down here somewhere, so this should just loop around, which will make it easy. I wish all the communities did that, where it just you drive in, it loops around and takes you back out. There's actually a community that I thrifted a couple of times now that is like that, where it's one main road, and then there's like these little sections to the community, and each section has its own little name and whatnot. I probably want to go down there. Each section has its own name, but it just literally goes down and then kind of like loops around and then brings you back out where you came in, which is super convenient. And it makes thrifting in that community super easy because you don't get lost. You know where you are the entire time. Yeah, I think I wanted to drive down that road. There's nothing here. There was a sign that said yard sale though. It's not. That guy just has his garage open. It's not that guy. All right. Well, that's not where the yard sale is. We'll go down here. Again, I don't know if we're in the same community now or not. Even the community I live in has two sections to it. That was a tree branch. They built a new community, like a new section to the community, like off of our community. So there was this area where our community just ended, and then like a couple years ago or so, they just extended it out, which is weird. 'Cause you have to drive down this like weird like road. Again, I've seen just things. I don't know, things I see in Florida, but I don't usually see in Pennsylvania. I've seen that at a couple communities where you could totally tell there was like an addition where like they bought a random piece of land off of the original community, and to get to it, you have to drive down this weird road. I don't think there's a yard sale down here. This, I think, is this a cul-de-sac? Yeah, we're hitting a cul-de-sac right now. There was a sign for a garage sale, but there's no actual garage sale. I just scratched the top of my van with tree branches for nothing. I should actually probably start avoiding tree branches. Like right now, I kind of think, well, all right, it is what it is. I'm in a very tall van. As long as it's not like a big thick tree branch, as long as it's just some hanging, like loose hanging ones, whatever. But once I get the solar panels put on the van, and I get the air conditioning unit and all that stuff put on the van, I gotta watch out for that. I can't really be driving through low hanging tree branches, even like thin ones that won't really cause any like major issues. All right, well, I don't know where the yard sale was, but there was a sign, but there's definitely no yard sale down here. So again, I don't know, we might be out of the community. I'm gonna drive around here just a little bit more and see if there's anything going on, because there were some signs. There was that one I just saw, and there was a red one as well pointing somewhere. I have no idea where. Yeah, definitely a sign right here that said there was a yard sale down here, and there is not. So I don't know. I don't know if this is part of the, like I said, part of the community. we could just be driving aimlessly around here right now for no reason. If I don't see a yard sale soon, I'm gonna get out of here because I think we might possibly be in a different community. I'm happy though. We found some cool stuff. I was actually just thinking, was it last night? Or no, I guess it was like the night before, that I needed to find a copy of, there's no yard sales here. I was just thinking the other night that I needed to find a copy of the Emperor's New Groove, Crunk's New Groove, because I'm in the process of finally, I started it a little while ago and then I kind of slacked on it. I'm recataloging my entire collection because it needs to be recataloged. Since I moved down here and I got rid of stuff, I need to just sit down. There's no yard sale. We got to be in a different community. There's nothing here. Nobody in this community has any yard sales. I'm getting out of here. Although, see, there's a person down here with chairs. So anyway, I'm in the process of recataloging my entire collection, and I cataloged my Emperor's New Groove. There's a yard sale. Okay, there are some yard sales here. So I cataloged my Emperor's New Groove, Crunk's New Groove for my main collection, and I thought to myself, wow, I gotta find a copy of this for the van. Nothing there. And then lo and behold, today I find it. All right. So there was a yard sale back here. Oh my gosh, that person's got a Jeep that's completely decorated in 101 Dalmatians. That's awesome, actually. That is really cool. All right. So there is a yard sale here and one down there. You know, I'm just gonna pull over here. We'll stop and look at that one quick. And then we'll drive down to the other one. All right. How long have we been driving now? We haven't done a yard sale. I feel like it's been long enough to make my glasses fog up. Ugh. All right, I don't know. This looks like, I don't know. I'd say this is junk. I can't see. Some more wrestling stuff. Ooh, look at that. Is it a table saw? Oh no, it's a router. Well, I mean, I don't know, I was gonna say it's junk, but it's mostly clothing and tools, which are not really something I need. I wouldn't mind having a table saw, to be honest with you, like a small table saw. That'd be cool. I'd grab one of those if it was cheap. All right, another yard sale down there, but it looks like it might be just beauty products and whatnot. Like there are people down here who sell, like, I don't know if it's Avon or what, but they sell beauty products, and then during the community yard sales, they'll take all that stuff and they'll put it out on a table, and that's what they're selling at the community yard sale. I see that all the time down here. That's kind of what it looks like this person has. I don't know, I'm trying to, it's hard to tell from way back here. Maybe not. Maybe it's other stuff. No, this could be junk. This could be junk, but is it the junk I want? Oh no, it's beauty products. Well, it's beauty products and junk. It's beauty products, shoes, clothes. I see no movies there whatsoever. Tiny little toaster, microwave though. I don't want to. I've decided against a microwave for the van. That microwave though is tiny. I like that. That's the kind of microwave I wanted to get for the van. Just a teeny tiny little one. You could put, just a plate of something in. All right. I don't even know where we should go at this point. I'm completely lost once again. I don't even know how to get back to where we came from. What road is it? Where are we? This isn't good. Now I am 100% completely lost. This looks like the main road we were on before, but I don't think it is. This is a different road. I think we might be leaving the community. We might be exiting the community right now. We are. Okay, yeah, I think we're actually accidentally. Okay, we're accidentally exiting the community right now. So I'm gonna. Is there anybody behind me? No. I'm gonna make an illegal U-turn here in the middle of the road. Don't mind me, just making a 3-point turn in the middle of a street in a giant van. All right, I don't know where we are. Now I am officially lost. I may have actually, I probably actually should have driven out to the main road just to get myself back to where I wanted to be. I'm lost. All right, what's this up here? Where did we come in at? I don't understand how I got myself this turned around. I literally have no idea where I am right now. I don't know how I got into this section of the community. Where's that school? Like I'm so turned around. So there's signs here that say yard sales down there. Wait, is this where I came in? No, this is something different. That's Sawgrass Bay. So is that a different? Wow. I do not know where I am. At this point, now I literally have no idea if I'm even in the same community. Again, if I just had a map showing everywhere I've been, I could retrace my steps or get back to where I wanted to go. So this is different stuff. There's a guy up here selling stuff. It looks like clothes though. I'm just gonna drive past slowly. I see jewelry, I see clothing, I see plant succulents, bowling ball bags, and some sweet boots. But no movies. All right, nothing there I want. Yeah, I've become one of those looky-loo people. I used to be I mean, to an extent, if I go into a community and there's a lot of yard sales going on, I will still be the person who stops at like every single yard sale. But I've also kind of become the looky-loo person where I just drive past slowly now because, time is money. There's only so much time I have but I just don't want to stop at every single yard sale, especially since a good majority of them aren't going to have anything I want. Cul-de-sac? Cul-de-sac. Again, though, I am 100% turned around. I absolutely, like before, when I was in the wrong, or what I thought was the wrong community, or a different community or whatever, I at least knew where I was, and I thought I knew how to get back to where I wanted to go, back to the original community, but no. All right, I'm gonna go down this road here. Huh. Oh. I literally think I just drove down a dead end. Cul-de-sac? Cul-de-sac. All right. Well, again, at least we found some stuff. I'm not gonna give up yet. We still got some roads to drive down, but okay, garage sale this way. Oh no, that's the same guy. That was me being a looky-loo. I really want to get back over to the other section. I feel like I'm wasting time driving through here. I want to get back over to the other area, which again, we may have done. We may have done everything over in that other community, or in the other section of this community. Again, I guess I don't even know if we're in the same community or not at this point. I have no idea. We might be in the same, just very large community. I don't think this is the same one though, because I don't see like mailboxes here. This one just looks different. The houses look different. Ooh, there's a yard sale. I see books. I'm gonna say there's probably nothing here, but they've got some junk, so I'm gonna look quick. I don't think we're in the same community. I'm not even gonna say I don't think. I know we're not in the same community anymore. I don't know what community we're in, but we're not. So this is not the same one. All right. can't I can't see. What is this thing? Oh, it's a ceramic.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I got one. That's fine.
Whoops.
$2 por los dos.
Lots of Downton Abbey. And these are all mostly VHS, I guess. Some DVD. Oh, there's DVDs down here. How much are your movies?
$1 piece.
Should I buy the grand?
Make an offer.
All right, I'll pick up the grand. I know nothing about it though. All right, I'm gonna pick up just one. There you go.
Okay.
Thanks.
Great.
All right, so I'm grabbing the grand. And I know nothing about this. It's an Acorn Media release though, so I don't know, some British TV show or Canadian TV show, British drama, British that I'm not familiar with, but whatever, picking it up. So all right, we found something. They see that, and that's why you always stop. I almost drove past that person. I almost didn't stop there. Not that I necessarily needed the grand, but oh, the humidity, it is back. All right. If I could just figure out where I was, that would be nice. I'm just waiting till I'm waiting till I see something. Is this the school up here? That's what I want. I want to go, oh, okay. Like there's something I drove past before. This is the school. Okay. All right. So, am I on the, I don't, but is this the back of the school? No outlet, so I'm not gonna go that way. Nothing down there anyway. Okay, this is the school. That, is that the, I think, okay, that's the front. Okay, all right. We're back. Okay, oh, there's the cardboard sign. How did I get here? Jeez, how did I even do that? There's the cardboard sign down there for a yard sale that didn't actually exist. All right, we're back. I found my way out of this section of the community, which again I think is actually technically a different community, or at least a different. Again, it might actually still be the same community. It just might be a section that was built at a different time because the houses look a little different. No mailboxes. Things like that. I'm gonna turn down here now. There are some signs that say yards. Oh, I can't get through there. Wow, I can't get through that. There is a yard sale right there though. Oh, there's one down. You know what? Why don't I just park here? Not in front of the fire hydrant, preferably. Back up. All right, there's a yard sale down there and a yard sale over there, and one right there, but that's all patio furniture. But I literally, look at this. I can't get through here. My van would absolutely, this is why you gotta pick one side or the other. There's no way my van would have gotten through here. No way whatsoever. My van's wider than that. Jeez. There's been times where I've actually been stuck in a community and had to like ask people to leave because I couldn't get through. Ooh. This is what I like to see. Boxes full of movies. There's Kim Possible, that's cool. Shrek. What do you think? 3D glasses or ooh? Not that it matters, but 3D glasses or no 3D glasses? Oh, it's got them. And the lenticular card, but yeah, that's water damaged.
Taking these as well? I don't know who set these out. April, are these yours? No? I don't know who set them out.
It's Mr. Destiny. That's a cool one you don't see too often.
Sorry. I just got back. Alright. I didn't get that on the TV.
All right, I'm not finding anything. Here's a PSP game.
Were these yours?
I have no idea what this is.
Okay. I don't know.
God, why are these all like water damaged or something? That's cool though. So this, wait, is that the right game? No, it's not even the right game inside there. All right, I need none of this.
Everyone wants 5 for the whole set. I'm behind you.
And they're sticky too.
That one ripped. Which? Yeah, let me get it. Oh, that one. Yeah. How much for those?
Oh. Speaking of Rocky Horror, there's way better stuff in here. It is all on DVD though, unfortunately. Oh, there's Gremlins, like Footloose. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's cool. Honestly, if some of this stuff was on Blu-ray, I'd be picking it up for the van right now. There's a lot of good stuff in there, but again, it's on DVD. I don't need that. These are interesting though. It's like rubber gloves. I thought these were thicker. These were like thicker, like silicone, like thick silicone gloves. I would totally pick those up. Well, all right. I'm glad I pulled over or like stopped to see what these people had because they had movies. It just wasn't movies I needed, and it was like sticky movies. I don't know why. I'm gonna do my good deed for the day, picking up a nail. These people probably have the same issues that I had back in Pennsylvania, where like stuff just washes down and then lays at the bottom of your driveway. I lived at the bottom of back in Pennsylvania. I lived at the bottom of 3 hills, so everything would wash down the hills and like kind of puddle up at the foot of my driveway, and including nails. Take that, just there we go. Sorry, Pennywise. Do nails float down there? I don't know. I have to ask Pennywise. I'll ask Georgie next time I see him. All right, there's a yard sale down here. I'm just gonna walk to this one because it's right there. So, all right, they had movies. Again, sticky movies. I shouldn't be touching anything. I need some hand sanitizer. When I get back into the van, I'm totally using some hand sanitizer. I don't know why those were so gross and sticky and weird. But they had movies. So we're still finding movies. Just not movies that I need. All right. Let's see what these people have. Tons of collectible plates. Look at those. Ooh, records.
Try it. How about 2?
Bill Cosby, nice. Beach Boys, that's cool.
Only because.
More Bill Cosby. Smothers Brothers. Deep Purple. This is cool. Lots of Bill Cosby. I love it. I mean, that's cool, but do I really need Beach Boys?
No, you don't need that. Come on.
It's in good condition.
We don't. Yeah, we do. We don't. Yes, we do. We don't.
Oh, there's well, that's cool. I didn't even see those. What's your records? How much? $3 each. Oh, that's cool.
Let me see that. You want this too? All right. One?
I almost feel like this is worth picking up just for those alone.
It's okay. Yeah, I know.
Should I grab it? Should I still do two?
One left. Thank you. Okay, ladies, have a good one.
Maybe.
All right, get back in your seat.
I really need to start carrying glasses.
Look at all the tchotchkes. These are cool. Did you do two for the record? Did you do $2 for it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is for spoons, I think. That's cool. Thank you very much.
So much too.
Oh, this is $1. Thank you. Okay, thanks. All right. So if you're going to be selling at a yard sale, have the money on you, not in some container that's like somewhere else that you have to run off and go grab. So anyway, this is cool. So Beach Boys Party. This is interesting. There's like little stamps or whatever that are inside here kind of sold me on this. I may have passed on it otherwise, but yeah, this is cool. I do like me some Beach Boys, and the fact that this appears to be an older, like original release with those stamps still inside, that's pretty cool. So for $2, I'll pick that up. Why the heck not? All right. See, they got the weird coffin mailboxes here. So I think we're back in the original community, because the other side had the coffin mailboxes as well. All right, that's 2 records I've picked up today now, which is awesome. Again, did I mention it's getting warm? It is definitely getting warm out now. Woo! I should have known that as soon as I got out of the van on the first stop, and my glasses immediately fogged up. I should have known it was gonna be a warm day. All right, we're gonna drive. I think this loops around. So we'll loop around here. We'll do this little section, and then I think we'll pop back over to where we were, and then I think that's it for the yard sailing. I think we've done it all. I mean, unless I want to pop back over to that other side and just aimlessly drive around to get lost. I could. I don't know if I really want to, but I could. But again, I don't even think that's part of this community. But there were yard sales over there. This is a yard sale up here. Oh my gosh, like these roads are so narrow. Like okay, I gotta, hold on. I gotta back up, wait for these people to come through. Okay, oh, thank God this person's moving. There's a Chrysler up here that I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get between the Chrysler and the, was it an Audi or whatever that is? Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get between those, but the Chrysler moved, so I think I'm good now. Although this Ram might be getting in the, like, ooh. Oh, this is where we started. Oh my gosh. See, this is the really narrow, sketchy part. I didn't know if I could get through. Jeez. Okay. Yikes. Made it through there. All right, yeah, we made a circle. We're good. All right. Okay, we went that way. We did that. That's back towards the other section that I don't actually think is part of this community, but may be part of this community. So I want to swing up here again because I don't know if I did everything in this part. This is where we started over here. We started in this section over here, but again, I don't know if we did everything. I'm not sure where these roads go. This is where they're putting in the stoplight in the housing community. So we started down there. Now we may have done all this. We started down there. We looped around. We drove down here. But I feel like the road we just passed over, we didn't go down. I think anyway. Yeah, we did this. I recognize that weird garage door right there. So we did this. That's how I also try to like get my bearings. I try to like notice things like, oh, that garage door back there was probably not HOA. I can't imagine that the garage door was HOA approved. It is very different than every other garage door. Not that all these garage doors are the same, but it stands out. Anyway, but yeah, you see a weird garage door and you're like, okay, remember the weird garage door, because if I drive down this road again, that's the weird garage door. Okay, or this is the yard sale that had the cactus. Like, that's the kind of stuff you got to remember. Oh, there's a garage sale actually in a garage. Yes. Should I stop? It looks junky. What are these noises I'm making? I don't even know. All right, we're gonna stop at this one. Let's see what these people have. And then we'll head down there. I think that's that stop sign, and then we're done in here. I might just pop over to that other section really quick just to kind of drive around and get lost again. But after that, I think we've actually done everything here. I think anyway. Like, I'm fairly certain we've done everything. Hello.
Hi. You take 5? Sure.
Oh, these are cool popcorn buckets.
Yeah. Thank you.
How much are these?
They're actually going on eBay right now for 40.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to sell them for 30.
That's cool. Those are neat.
Good morning. Good
All right.
morning.
Well, thank you. $30, huh? So, yeah. I've seen a lot of people who have also said this, that if you're gonna do a, if you're gonna set up at a yard sale, you should not be asking eBay prices. $30 for those Han Solo frozen and carbonite popcorn buckets. They're cool, and yeah, they might be going for $40 on eBay, but this is a yard sale, so I'm thinking more like $5. Had they said $5, I would have bought one. I would have put it in the library. It's cool. I would have just stood it up somewhere in the library. It's a cool popcorn bucket. It's a cool display piece. Totally would have picked that up, but not for $30. Not gonna do that. All right, so I think, is this where the lights are? yeah, I believe we've done everything here. Because we went down there, we looped around and all that stuff, and that was where like we could, there was like a back entrance to the community down there. So really quickly, before I end this video, I'm gonna run down here to where we got lost, because we did find a couple of yard sales down here. So I'm just gonna pop down here quick. I don't know what time is it. It's gotta be like what, like 9:30ish now at this point. We've been filming now for an hour and 20 minutes. You guys still with me? Are you guys even enjoying this video, by the way? Leave your comments down below if you guys are still with me and still enjoying this video. I've never done a full unedited yard sale thrifting video before. This is the first time I've done unedited like flea market videos, which we might be doing tomorrow. But I've done like, you know, full unedited flea marketing videos. I've done full unedited, you know, thrift store, pawn shop and stuff videos. I've never, I believe this is the first time I've ever done a full unedited yard selling video before, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember a time I've ever done this before. So you guys are still with me, almost an hour and a half into this video. Leave your comments down below. Let me hear from you guys. All right, so we just drove past the school again. Trying to once again get my bearings. Did we do, okay, there's a sawgrass, whatever. We were in there, we were over there. So I'm gonna drive down here and see what's up here, and then maybe that's it. And then maybe we'll call it quits for the yard selling. No, I think we're good, because I think this is the exit. I think this is where oh, that's cool. The kid's on his, hi. That's awesome. The kid's just riding on his four-wheeler, just waving to all the passers-by in their cars. Yeah, we did this. That's where I accidentally drove out of the community. So we did this. No outlets. Yeah, I'm like 99.9% sure that we were just here. By the way, cul-de-sac? Cul-de-sac. All right, ooh, and I'm dropping my Beach Boys. All right, so I think in theory, we've done everything. Although, there was still one more yard sale I saw a sign for that wasn't in this community that we could drive to. It was in the community like across from this one. Did we do the, oh, hold on, there's one more yard sale. Did we do this one? If we did this one, then we've done all the yard sales. This is what I thought was, okay, yeah, this is the one I thought was just beauty supplies. They have some beauty supplies, but it's not all beauty supplies. And once again, very, very tight road. Jeez. I love Annabelle, but man, sometimes she can get you into some trouble when it comes to driving down roads or parking. Can't tell you how many times I've just, like, parking's been virtually impossible for me due to the fact that I can't find a parking spot I can actually fit into. Like pulling Annabelle. Oh yeah, there's the 101 Dalmatians. All right, this is a weird, like, this is the section where the two roads come together, but also ends in a cul-de-sac. This is interesting. I am gonna make a U-turn here, and we're gonna leave. We're done. This is it for this community. But let's pop down to the other yard sale very quick. Anyway, like I was saying about Annabelle, yeah, sometimes like you just can't pull in or out of a parking spots. A lot of the world's not built for giant box trucks. And I drive a giant box truck. All right, yeah, I'm gonna say we're done. I'm gonna say we've done this whole community. We've done everything over there. I think we've done everything over here, because now we're driving past stuff I've already driven past before. So okay, so we're good. We found, oh gosh darn it, I gotta drive through this section again. Oh, come on. This little area here where the cars are parked close together on each side. Okay. Gee, if only they'd make these roads big enough for cars to drive up and down. But then we couldn't fit as many houses. We might have to have like a row of houses not exist. Why make things convenient for the people who live here when we can just squeeze a little bit of extra money out of people? All right. But yeah, we've done this. We're good. This is the exit, I believe, down here. This should take us out to 27, which is the major highway. I think anyway, I'm like 95% sure this will dump us out onto the highway. If it doesn't, then I'm lost again. And then I wouldn't even know how to get to that other yard sale I saw a sign for. Yeah, the community next to this yard sale, they had, the community next to this community, they had a sign up that didn't say community yard sale, but there was a sign that said that there was just a yard sale. So I'm gonna pop in there quick. I can't tell you how many times I've driven down, I've just gone, I've seen a sign for a yard sale and then just driven down that road, went into the yard sale, and it ended up being some like amazing thing, and I can't make a left-hand turn? No, I'm gonna make a U-turn. But yeah, there's been many times where I've just pulled over for a random yard sale or been driving down a highway and I've seen a sign for a yard sale, and I've gone on a whim. I pulled down the road, pulled off, drove a mile or so down a road to a little house, pulled into their yard sale, and it ended up being something like completely ridiculously epic. And I leave with like a whole stack of Blu-rays or something. That's everything falling over because I whipped around that really quickly. There's a bunch of traffic coming. All right, this is the yard sale that we came from. This is one of the entrances. I think we came in. I originally came into the entrance up here, and then the next community, that's the one that had a sign for a yard sale as well. So we're out here. It's still early in the morning. It's like 9:30 in the morning. We got time. Probably coming up 10 or something like that at this point. We got time. Keep hiccuping. We got time to check out one more yard sale. But all in all, I mean, not bad. I got some cool stuff for the van. I got some cool records. I got a couple of things just to pop up on my car because why not? Okay, okay, that other section we drove into, that was still part of this community. This community is called Sawgrass Bay. So yeah, because the signs I saw said Sawgrass Bay for the other community we drove into. So this is all one very large community. But again, I'm pretty certain it was built in like different phases. Probably the section that we were in first, something like that, was built a decade before the other section we were in, or something like that, and they just built it in different phases. That's why the houses look a little different. That's why some have mailboxes, some of them don't. Where was this sign? I think it was up here. I'm like 95% sure it was here, I hope. Is this it? This may be it. This might not. Now I don't see a sign. Crud. I don't think this is where I want to be. Can I get over? Oh, there's no. Thank gosh, there's no cars coming. All right, and that is not the community. So where was it? Was it this one? If I don't find this, we're done. We're ending the video. I'm not gonna drive around aimlessly for hours. See, now I don't see this sign. I swear I saw this sign. I remember it was green. Oh, here it is. Garage sale. This way. It's here. So I think it's in here then. This is Orange Tree. That's what this community is called. Here's the problem though. If they don't have another sign up anywhere, then I would have no idea where in this community the garage sale is. So it really wouldn't surprise me if they said, like, a lot of times they'll put up a sign and they'll put it'll say garage sale this way, and then they'll put the address on the sign, and it's like, well, that's not really doing me any good. Like, as I go through the community, I need to see more more signs. You got to have signs pointing me to the way, because I don't know where your garage sale is. I don't know what your address is. I have no idea what any of that is. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, quickly pull over and type it into my GPS and hope for the best? All right, I don't see this yard sale, so I'm gonna say we're done. We're an hour and 30. Oh, wait. Another green sign. Another green sign. Is it telling me to turn down? Yes, it's telling me to turn down here. Okay. They could have put up some more signs because I almost gave up. But, all right, Egret Hill. There's supposedly a yard sale down here. This could also be a complete bust, even though I've said that, I just got done saying that I've driven, a mile down the road to go hit up some yard sale that I saw a random sign for, and it turned out to be this big, awesome haul. There's also been many times where I've driven a mile down the road for some random yard sale I saw a sign for, only to realize it's a person selling a bunch of like furniture or clothing or something. Where in that ever-loving heck is this yard sale? We're still on Egret Hill, so we're still on the same road. It's a very windy road. Is this gonna be garage sale? All right, there's another sign. Is this gonna be worth it? Will this be worth my time? All right, here's the garage sale. There's a couple other people here as well who have pulled over. All right, I'm gonna take this as a sign. Not that I'm a sports guy or anything like that, but EAGLES, Eagles. It's there's an eagle. They're from Philadelphia. There's somebody from Philly parked in front of me, so that's gotta be a sign, right? Another Pennsylvanian out here doing some yard sailing. Again, I don't care about sports or the Eagles at all, but I'm gonna take it as a sign. I also like the fact that this looks very junky. And is that another yard? Are they having a yard sale down there too? They might be. All right, okay. This is looking promising. Good morning. I love the pizza trays. Those are cool. Ooh, look at that. That's for editing. That's cool. This is nice. That was Blu-ray. I'd be all over that. That's a cool sticker. Oops. Okay, I'm digging the sticker, and I don't know if I have this Cruise Line DVD or not. See, now that I don't need a copy of Christmas with the Cranks, I find it everywhere. That's a shame. Excuse me. This could be interesting. I love a good audiobook. I don't have that.
I just watched.
All right. Here's the droid popcorn bucket. Where's the spike sipper? is your audiobook?
I think it's like CD.
Yeah, how much is it?
It was on the dollar table.
Oh, those. Oh, $1.
Everything
Oh,
there's $1.
awesome. Thank you.
It's $1.
Thank you. I should do 5 total. Oh, you know what it's? I didn't realize. It's actually been opened. Never mind. All right. I will definitely grab these though. So yeah, I don't know if I have this cruise line DVD or not. I don't know. For $1, I'll take the chance. This Epcot sticker is just epic. I gotta grab that. And I'm definitely picking up the 1776 audiobook. That's cool. Really wondering if they're going to talk about Valley Forge in here. I mean, that was the winner of 1776 into 1777. This should end with them marching into Valley Forge. So, all right. I'm doing this. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Okay.
Oh, and $1.
There you go. Grabbing 3 things. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. And is that hold on. Is this a yard sale down here as well? So, all right, not bad. And again, that's why I drive down the random roads for random signs for yard sales, because you never know. That is cool. I'm looking forward to listening to this audiobook. I'm kind of obsessed with audiobooks. I don't think... All right, that's just all baby stuff down there. So I think we're done. We're good. All right. See? You take maybe I should start watching football. Eagles. It was a good sign. But all right, guys, that is going to do it for today. I think we're officially done. So if you guys enjoyed this full, like almost 2 hour, well, about an hour and a half, over an hour and a half long, fully unedited yard sale thrifting video, leave your comments down below. This was an interesting one. Probably an hour's worth of me driving and 30 minutes worth of me actually looking at the stuff at the yard sales. But we found some cool stuff. I'm definitely happy with my finds. I'm definitely happy with my haul. It's not a huge haul. I haven't had like a really epic yard sale haul in a while. Like when I first moved down here, I had a couple. There goes my record again. I had a couple of them, and then I haven't really had one since. It's been like over a year since I've had a really good haul. But all right, we got cool stuff. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. That was worth me coming out. Honestly, I'm gonna say the 2 coolest things I found what really made coming out today 100% worth it for me was probably the Rocky Horror and the Emperor's New Groove. So again, picked up the Grand, grabbed this for what, $1? That's cool. I don't know anything about this. Leave your comments down below about that. The Beach Boys with like the really cool sheet here of like cards or stamps or whatever these are. That's just really, really cool. Yeah, I don't really know anything much about this, but that's awesome. If you guys know more, if you're a record person, leave your comments down below about this find. Was that a cool find? It looks cool to me. Man, just picked up the 1776 audiobook. Then for listening to that Epcot sticker, which is really cool. Disney Cruise Line DVD, which I may or may not have. I don't know, but for $1, whatever. Took the chance. And then Lawrence of Arabia unopened. The Sean Connery collection here. This comes with how many? I'm so confused. Is this 2? Oh yeah, okay. So Dr. No, From Russia with Love, and Goldfinger, but they're both double disc sets, which is really cool. So those are pretty awesome. With those 50 cents a piece for those. That's why I love yard sales. And then again, this is the coolest stuff. Disorderlies. That's such a cool find. Even the guy. I mean, you heard the guy. He's like Disorderlies. I know he knew. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I actually really like. It's a cheesy movie, but I really like that movie. That is such a good find for the van. The Emperor's New Groove is one of my favorite Disney movies. It's the movie that got me back into Disney. I think I said this story before, but I was a kid. Of course, I love Disney. Love Disney. And then, the 90s came, and I was watching Disney in the beginning of the 90s and towards the end of the 90s. When I got older, I got out of Disney. Wasn't really watching Disney at that point anymore. I was a teenager. I don't watch Disney anymore. And then I went to the theaters to see The Emperor's New Groove because my friend, his brother, worked for Regal. He was like a manager at a Regal Cinemas, and we got to go see every movie for free. So we literally would go and see like every movie. And this was the movie that made me go, wow, I miss Disney. And I got back into Disney because of it. And Crunks New Groove is a good sequel as well. I have it for my main collection, so cool to have it in the van collection as well. And then Rocky Horror Picture Show, Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack for $5. That is awesome. Look at that. Touch me, I wanna feel daddy. Oh my gosh, I love the soundtrack. That is cool. That is awesome. That was a good haul right there. So all in all, not my biggest haul, but a pretty good one just the same. So all right guys, that's gonna do it. So we are running on like almost 2 hours now. So literally seriously, I need some caffeine is what I need. I haven't eaten or drank anything yet today. I'm gonna go find myself a Starbucks. It is strawberry lemonade refresher and butter croissant time. So leave your comments, seriously, leave your comments down below if you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'll do more unedited yard sailing videos. I don't really do much. I know I was doing some unedited like thrift store videos, but I just don't find a lot of the thrift stores anymore, so I kind of stopped doing that. But I will do, you know, these unedited yard sale videos. I still want to do like unedited thrifting videos from time to time, but more selective, like this. I'm at a big community yard sale, let's do a video. Or I'm going to a flea market, let's do a video. Or maybe, you know, okay, I'm in a thrift store, but the thrift store is like really epic, or there's something special about the thrift store, or maybe I am finding a lot of really cool stuff, maybe then. But I want to make it more selective. I'm kind of tired of going into a store and filming me in a store finding like a movie. So anyway, if you guys like this video, I'll do more of these for you guys. Leave your comments down below. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and leave a comment if you like this video. It really does help. Just that little thumbs up and that comment, even just say fun video, like just like it really helps, guys. I really do appreciate it. But all right, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go find a Starbucks. All in all, not bad. What did I spend today? I spent $2, $3, so we have so 5, what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I spent $15. That's it, $15 a day. Not a bad haul. I brought $100 with me and only spent 15 of it. So I still have a wallet full of cash. That is awesome. All right, anyway, guys, that is gonna do it. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. Check down below for links to Spreadshirt. Get yourself a Retro Recipe t-shirt. All this stuff really does help, guys. It puts gas in Vanabelle so we can come out to places like this, so we can drive aimlessly around communities. It really does help, guys. You put a little gas in Vanabelle. All like any of that stuff. Anytime you buy a t-shirt or become a member or something like that, all that money just goes back into like basically putting gas in the Vanabelle so we can go places and see stuff. So it really does help out. So again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for all the different links. Become a member of this channel to gain early access to all my videos. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, you know, I thought of a good hashtag earlier and now I can't think of what that hashtag was. But hashtag, I don't even know. What should today's hashtag be? Hashtag I'm lost, because we definitely got lost a couple of times today. So hashtag I'm lost. If you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, and again, like I said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. In fact, you're getting 2 videos from today, because tonight I'm gonna go film something else that's pretty awesome. So thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.